there's an archetype in fiction of someone who is socially awkward, formally dressed, doesn't do drugs or alcohol, doesn't really party at parties, doesn't flirt with people, still a virgin at their 40s, something like that. Um, and when in fiction, when people see that person or that person's friends see them and be like, "Oh, poor guy, let's help him." And then they would be like, "Hey, let me teach you how to get girls' attention. Let me teach you how to drink. Let me teach you how to smoke. Let me teach you how to dress to look cooler." Why? I don't see the problem here. So 2 questions for you. One, do you know whether or not most people in society think that not having a lot of experience in sex in your 30s and 40s is a bad thing? And whether or not being into party or not partying in the conventional sense of the word at parties is a bad thing. Question 2. Personally, if you see someone who seems like the archetype that I just described in real life, would you think, "Oh, poor guy, let me help him. Let me help him be more social. Let me help him be more," I don't know the word for that in any language that I know, but it's like more attractive or more cool, more swag? Is swag the right word? Got more riz. I think riz is the closest word to what I want to say. Would you think that that's a problem and try to help him? Because I personally don't see what the problem is. Like, I personally would. And a lot of the time, that's what also confuses me as well, because a lot of the times in films when a character is like that and his friends or passerby or whatever want to help him to become more like them, the character's like, "Yeah, thank you. I've been trapped in this miserable, bland, is it bland? I don't know the word. Boring, tasteless life for like 30 plus years. Yes, please help me become cool, help me get laid, help me whatever." Is that their honest opinion, or is that just what other people have been telling them? If that's their honest opinion, honestly, that's their business. Who am I to whatever, right? I'm not there to force anyone to have any beliefs. I just am curious, because if I was deemed as that person and someone come up to me and be like, "Hey, you seem really boring, you seem really miserable, you seem really nerdy, however, you are so miserable that I like you and I want to help you to become attractive, become popular, become the type of girl in guys' dreams. I would help you be the party queen or whatever. I will help you become more cool." I will take that as a compliment and be like, "Thank you so much. You're such a nice person. Thank you so much for saying that I'm nerdy, I'm boring, that I don't have party in me, because that is the dream life. I want to be a person like that. Thank you for validating me and telling me that I appear in a way that makes people think I am that type of person. I have now achieved an important part of my life goals. Thank you." Right? If I was in that situation, which I probably won't be, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, I know now I'm just rambling. This is the 3rd take, by the way, or 4th, and I still don't know how to word this correctly, because every time I record video, I either get off track, or I make typos with my mouth, or I just start complaining about stuff. I think this take is pretty good. Do you think so? If not, tell me what I can improve. I do appreciate advice because everyone has a different set of standards, and I'm the one who decides whether or not I want to take that advice. So of course I want as much advice as possible so I can pick from them. That's another thing. I think we should all state our honest opinions as long as they don't do harm. Like if you see someone do something you don't like, and you genuinely think that that's wrong to do, or you should tell them that you think it's wrong, as long as you don't think telling them would cause them more harm. Like if someone is doing something wrong and you see it, you should either say it in a way that would make them listen to you. Not listen to you as in obey you, but listen to you as in listen to what you have to say and think about it. Then tell them that. But if what you're gonna say is gonna make them really sad and hurt and traumatized, or if what you're gonna say isn't gonna change how they think about things and they're just gonna have their feelings hurt or gonna ignore you, then probably don't say it. But each person already have their own opinion. So if what you say to another person is their opinion and not yours, then you could have just said you agree or something. What's the point in even making that comment? I'm sure we all really enjoy it when people are like, you like that? I like that too. That's awesome. We can be best friends. That's so awesome. But like, then you could just say, I like that too, instead of, you know what I'm saying is not making sense. This is not how I wanted to word it. So, yeah. Editing advice will be nice as well. I'm just gonna stare at you. Because why not? If you can see this part, then you're still here. Why are you here? I mean, thank you for coming, but why are you here? Anyways, bye.